Well, hello, my paranormal peeps, and welcome back to another Deep Woods Paranormal Podcast. My name is Matt Harvey. I'm the host of the Deep Woods Paranormal Podcast. Along with my wife, Amanda, and others, we investigate everything paranormal, be it ghosts, UFOs, Bigfoots, haunted locations, aliens, cryptid creatures, or anything else that is paranormal in nature or not normal. So, I am starting a new series. I only have about 15 minutes. I'm just driving by a deer. This is completely hands-free, so I hope you're not hearing the whole engine and everything else. I'll have to listen back for this later. But anyways, I wanted to make sure I started doing more podcasts, and now that I got this little hands-free speaker, I can have a whole conversation with you guys, or at least chat, basically jaw to you for about 14, 15 minutes, and then, we can go from there. So anyways, all right, so let's kind of get into things. We've got a lot of private investigations going on right now. Just a lot going on. So a film update. Amanda and I were going to be filming this weekend, but unfortunately, a new case has come in, and we have to go out and help this gentleman with the stuff that's going on in his house and try and document anything we can. I don't know if he's going to allow us to make it a show or not, but we're definitely going to go check it out and see what's going on. Secondly, we are trying to wrap up the UFO / cattle mutilation case, but it just keeps growing and growing and growing. I keep hearing from multiple people, well, my cows are just mutilated again. And so, it just keeps happening and happening and happening. If I have my numbers right, there's been probably about 60 cases in the Brazos Valley alone. And I'm hearing it's happening worldwide, maybe, or even statewide in the United States. So I'm not sure exactly what's going on with that. I know I've talked to Amanda several times. We've been out for the last, 4 weekends, and this is going to be the 5th. And we were going to basically end it with this one because we've been to 5 or 6 different locations, and we've seen, John and I and another group of people have seen some things that we couldn't explain. Amanda and I have both documented some things that we couldn't explain on video. Possible UFOs. But since then, we have not been able to document anything. We've been sitting out in the hot heat at locations and essentially looking, watching the sky, watching the cattle, and we haven't had any luck. I think what we might have to do is we're going to have to move our investigation further up the Brazos Valley, up closer to my work, and see if we can see anything out here instead. So that's just a quick update on what's going on with that. I want to wrap that investigation up, but it just won't close, if you will. More and more people are coming forward with information. Again, we will not be giving out people's names. Nobody's actually going to give video testimony like I wanted to do for the show. We will just have basically written statements from people, and they will remain anonymous just because I don't want anybody, let's just say, getting in trouble. We don't want any 3-letter alphabetical agencies not only showing up at their door, but now I'm starting to worry a little bit about them showing up at my door. They're already kind of watching us because of the Bigfoot stuff that we're doing. So I don't want them to decide that, hey, I am going to shut you down completely. And I've talked about, all the stuff that happened before, the YouTube channel getting taken down, the Facebook channel getting taken down, and my computer being wiped. So, anyways, there are a lot of reports going on with not only UFOs, but USOs, unidentified submerged objects supposedly somebody got a video of one, I guess it was Brazilian fishermen, and they caught a video of some kind of light underneath the water, and then supposedly they saw an alien. I have not seen the full video. If you've seen the full video, please comment down below. Let us know what you thought if you're on our YouTube or Rumble page. I think this is going to be only an audio podcast because, again, I can't have any lights on or anything while I'm driving, so it's not safe. I need to make sure I'm legal. But anyways, I can talk as much as I want as it's hands-free. So, but anyways, definitely want to continue to kind of look into aliens and stuff like that. But I really want to turn our attention back to the Bigfoot. There's no deer. Sorry, I'm on my way home. Driving up the freeway, we have deer all on both sides of the freeway. A lot of the times going home, so gotta watch what I'm doing. Anyways, what I want to talk about is kind of some more Bigfoot stuff. I don't want to talk too long about it, but last time we talked about, we had a really long 45-minute podcast, and like I said, I'm going to try and do these at least 3 or 4 times a week, if not more, where I basically, when I'm driving into work or just sitting at work and not doing anything, waiting for a crew or waiting on a crew, I'll be able to kind of share my thoughts with you guys so we get more podcasts out and more content on our YouTube channel. I'm also working on doing some shorts. I definitely want to do an investigation with the haunted dolls. I don't know what happened this afternoon, but I was getting up from sleeping all day, and I work nights mainly, guys, so I'm kind of like the graveyard shift, if you will. It's now almost 1 in the morning, so I'm just driving home from work. Normally I get home between 2 and 4 in the morning, so I go to bed around 5 or 6 if I'm not talking to you guys. But anyways, so yeah, we want to get back into the Bigfoot stuff. I was driving up to Longview the other day, and that's an area along the route. We take the 79 all the way up to Henderson, and then we kind of cut through multiple freeways. I can't remember all the freeways. But there have been reports of Bigfoots all through there. And I think that's the Daniel Boone National Forest area that we drive by. And if you remember me talking a long time ago, I was talking about the tree structures I saw on the side of the road. Unfortunately, I've been up to Longview a few times. I've had the opportunity to drive up there during the daylight so I actually can see again. And I still have not seen where that tree structure was. I so much regret not stopping, even though the crew was in the car, and saying, hold on, guys, because a lot of them, they love the podcast and they love what we do, and I'm very grateful for them. I'm very grateful for all you guys, too. Oh, yeah, shout out to our YouTube and our Rumble page. Thank you to all the new followers. Thank you to all the old followers, of course, too. But I think we're over 500 subscribers on Rumble. Woohoo! You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. We appreciate your support. We appreciate all the comments. Please continue to comment. I try and read those daily now and make sure that I'm responding to you. But anyways, getting back to that Bigfoot structure, that is supposedly a hot spot for paranormal activity. I apologize if you could hear that. As I drive, my phone goes boop, 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 and just keeps going. I get a lot of notifications. We've had a lot of people contact us regarding Bigfoot activity and ghosts, of course, and stuff like that. But a lot of Bigfoot people are now coming forward to talk to us about their properties and the stuff that they're experiencing. They're listening to our podcast, and they've heard all about Joe's, and they've heard about our other Bigfoot expeditions. And some of the stuff is actually starting to ring true to them. It's like, oh, hey, yeah, I've had that happen. Or I've heard a tree knock. Or I've had a rock hit my trailer or my house or whatever. Yeah, I live out in the middle of the forest. I found some strange footprints. I just didn't know what they were. I just thought somebody was walking around barefoot out there. So, yeah, thank you guys for continuing to send in the reports. We love it, and I can't wait to start investigating some of these properties. Let's just put it as properties in the future, and we'll see what we can document with you guys. So, anyways, like I said, this is going to be a short podcast. I can only go about 15 minutes from what I understand. I'm getting close to my time here. I'm almost at 10 and a half minutes. So, yeah, we're going to continue to be working on Bigfoot research. We're working with David. I want to go, supposedly it's supposed to rain. And I know for Texas, we haven't had rain in our area in central or east Texas for, God, it's been over a week, which is unusual for us. Usually we get rain, especially during the summer, once or twice, sometimes 3 times a week or more. But we haven't had rain in a while, and it's been just super duper hot. So this time of the year, Bigfoots aren't really out during the day, I don't believe. If they are, they're not moving around a lot. And I would imagine that they're probably sticking close to water sources. So, they could be out hunting. I can't say they aren't or they don't. But I would imagine they're probably out just kind of trying to cool down, keep cool, just like we would. We talked about them sweating and the rainbow colored moisture that comes off of their sweat. And David finding the puddles of those on some of the leaves on the from the Bigfoot that he was tracking. And like I said, David is a rocket scientist. He's a super duper smart guy, and he's had a lot of his own encounters, which is cool. It was a pleasure to meet him. But yeah, so that's what we're working on. I just wanted to get my first audio podcast only out. We will still be doing the video podcast, guys. If you're listening to this audio podcast, this is just a way for me to continue to do podcasts. If it's during the day, I can probably do a video podcast, but at night, I just, there's no way. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. It's pitch black out here, besides my headlights. And it's pretty dang dark in the car, too, which is awesome because I can see really well. But, yeah. So we'll be doing more of these podcasts. If there's a subject you want to hear about, please comment down below if you're on a YouTube or Rumble channel. If you're on a regular, one of our normal channels, if you go down into the description, feel free to, of course, comment on any of the platforms that you're on, whether it's whatever it is, iHeartRadio or whatever speaker. But you can also send me a text message because I don't really get a lot of those messages because we're on so many different platforms. It's really hard to keep track, and a lot of them don't notify me, like Apple and Google. Don't, Spotify. I don't get very many notifications for those, and I just don't have time between trying to put the show together, put the podcast out, and go out and live a life to go through all those comments. It's too much. So if you have something you want to see, you want to talk to me, all my information is below. I've been getting a lot of text messages from people. I've been meeting a crap ton of you, and it's really awesome to meet you all. I really enjoy it. And it's a pleasure talking to you about your experiences and stuff like that. If you would like to be on the podcast, we'll probably do podcasts with people, guests on there on Fridays and Saturdays. So, like I said, feel free to contact me. All my information is down below. So is my email. All of our social media. We have a Facebook group that you can join. So, anyways, all right, guys, my time's almost up. I just want to say I appreciate you guys again. The next time we'll have more of a specific thing we'll talk about. I think when I do these, we'll have a daily kind of like subject we'll talk about, whether it's aliens or UFOs or Bigfoots or whatever. We'll have just that specific topic we'll talk about, and then the audio podcast will go out. And if I can shoot some videos of me talking about this stuff too, then I will definitely do that. But again, thank you guys so much, and we will catch you on the next one.